You should go see a doctor for your itchy thighs. It's
This I kind of want that inspiration.
I mean, if you want to do who wants to do the recap?
So...
Oh yeah, I'm the DM. I shouldn't be looking for my character sheet. I am all of them.
I'm sorry, were you looking for your character sheet? You know what? You do the fucking recap, jackass. I thought I was fucking zooted, but you're zooted. Alright, last time we left off, our wonderful team... Oh, sorry, what?
I said I literally have been dying for like 3 days, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to, because, like, I took extra strength Benadryl, which Benadryl has a 50-50 effect on me. Either it completely hyper-focuses me, gives me a shit ton of energy, and I can do 1,000 chores, or it knocks my ass out. I got lucky, won the coin toss, was very, very energized for a little bit, but now that the energy's draining out of my body, I'm now starting to feel kind of bleh. So that's where I'm at. Thank you, Yellow Jackets.
You're welcome.
You're not a Yellow Jacket, you're a rat. Anywho, last time we left off, our heroes? Our main characters. The main characters of the story were in the woods, taking rests. We got through and, well, mostly just interrogated a fucker we were going to kill anyway. Yes, Arthur, the bastards who were forced to follow as the main characters, decided to do a cheeky bit of interrogation. The way that this was chosen to be done baffles the mind and has stumped scholars for years, where they pick a man up and take him for a walk 5 feet into the woods, so other people's in quotations cannot hear, even though they only went about like 5 to 10 feet over there. Proceeded to tell Elizabeth to get lost. She goes invisible, aka rolls some ungodly stealth check.
It was like a 22.
Yeah, ungodly.
It was 28.
Rogue's casually fading from existence.
Yeah.
Is the life of a rogue.
That is the life of a rogue. Rogue casually fades from existence while Dravnor decides to do the whole, hey, if you talk, baby, we'll let you go, and failed miserably at convincing them that they were going to be let go. But due to, I guess, boredom, decided to play along. They get information that Elizabeth is a no-good, dirty, lying, cheating, backstabbing son of a bitch. Go figure, the rogue's backstabber. Literally.
No one in sight checked the man.
Why would we? Why did we
He
need
would-
to?
Because he was telling the truth.
Yeah, the man was in a zone of truth.
Yes.
A particular zone where he was forced to be truthful.
Yeah.
In which Aldra had cast, if I remember correctly.
He that she did. He believed the truth that he saw.
Yeah. The words that he said he believed to be true. That does not mean that they were actual events that happened, but hey, the man was pretty sure of himself. Anywho, as we continued through the conversation and Dravnor got into some interesting conversations about favorite foods and favorite sex position, if I remember correctly. The interrogation ended with really not much more information than we started with, other than they were waiting on some guy to deliver a note and some money. And it happened occasionally. The people that they were robbing were getting robbed because these individuals, the cult of the Dark Star... Did I say that right?
Cold Star.
Cold
Dark Star?
Dark
Hold
Star.
on. It's one of the two. Gold Star.
The Cold Star. Yep. We're signing off and paying them off to ransack traders to this town, probably to cause chaos. Now, after getting the information, they let Elizabeth kill the man, which she did so by stabbing in the neck, saying some really fucking edgy, cool-ass one-liner, doesn't finish the one-liner, and pulls the knife through his jugular, slicing his throat open from the inside. And then proceeds to hack off the head with a knife. Because that totally didn't take for fucking ever. Meanwhile, before all of that ended, Sylvain decided to get high while watching a little kobold named Pip. Along with...
Sylvain.
Huh?
Not just Sylvain.
Yeah. Also, Stitches. Stitches offered said weed, aka halfling grass, aka the good shit. And all three of them proceeded to smoke liberally to get a buzz. After doing this, they all decided to start heading back towards town, where Dravnor took exception to the fact that Sylvain let Pip take some of the drug. However, this did not seem to affect much until we got to town. Upon arriving back in town, we
want drug.
Yep. Upon arriving back in town, we basically had Elizabeth chuck the head at the lady who was going to pay us, got our pay, went on a small shopping spree.
Not the lady herself, the secretary.
Yeah, the secretary. Yeah. Got paid, went on a little bit of a shopping spree, saw that the convention with the thing in the distance was still happening. Everybody collectively agreed it was a bad idea to go. Sylvain said I could go up there and do it. Dravnor proceeded to say, let a normal person do it. Sylvain got quiet, and we come back with everybody doing their purchasing stuff, and Dravnor thinking he's slick going up to talk to things. Did I miss anything?
The fact the party doesn't know that's where he is because he went and said, hey guys, I'm gonna go buy a horse.
Yeah, no, that was kind of implied, but I go off. Anything else that I missed?
Like, technically, Aldra did watch him go up the hill.
Yeah, that's true.
As he pretended to, to lose control of the horse.
Yep. So Aldra knows where he's going.
Good, Aldra's pissed.
And we cut back to our bastards who we were forced to follow, continuing their story.
Don't forget about the silver great worm.
What are you talking about? We didn't know that yet.
Oh, Ultra does.
Oh yeah, Aldra knows about the silver. None of the rest of us do.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Aldra said there would be great worms. She didn't specify why or how or who.
That is also true, but then again, did she explain dragon great worms, or did everybody collectively agree that there were giant fucking earthworms? Because we're all stupid.
Both are equally possible.
Well, Sylvain's highly intelligent, but isn't in the right mind, so probably
But
thinks the
also
earthworms.
very high.
He's not high anymore. That was a day ago.
Eh.
But yeah, I think we've got several long rests since that happened.
It's been about
3 days travel time. We only took one break, so I'm assuming those 2 travel times took place in the skip.
it's about 2 days, yeah.
So yeah, no, plenty of time to have gotten the drug out of his bloodstream, so he can get a job.
Fair enough.
And we cut back to the GM being GM. How you doing, GM? Click the inspiration button. Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and start off with the fuck up. Hey, Dravmore.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird flex there, dead, but I.
Approach the picket line of dwarves and kind of ended there. So what's going on?
Yeah, you lost control of this actually very, very well-behaved horse as it slowly trots up the hill, given your prodding and commands.
Right now, when we get back, we'll just pretend you went a little off the way to get some good treats. Oh, good dwarfs. Hi, everybody.
And he's just kind of waving, using his free hand at the dwarves.
Two dwarves on either side of the horse come up to it and immediately grab the reins as two others try and drag you off the horse.
Oh, come on, fellas. Do you really need to?
Make
I
a
mean-
strength check.
Okay, he wouldn't have tried to cross the line. He just would have gone
Mhm.
up.
You still went up to them on a horse.
Yeah. True. Strength or athletics?
Strength save.
Oh, strength save. Okay. 24.
You are able to remain on your horse if you wish, as they are still trying to tug you down and say, "Get the fuck off the horse."
Okay. Now, you could just ask nicely. I mean, if you could take a step back, I'll get off the horse.
Do they take a step back?
The two holding the reins do not. Roll persuasion, actually.
Yeah. This is mainly for the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My persuasion is not good. 5.
Do you keep resisting being pulled
No.
off?
Like
Okay.
he was about to step off, but he was like
Come on, give me a little room. I'm a big guy.
but he's gonna get off the horse.
Mm-hmm. You are taken off the horse and kind of pushed a little bit away from the horse. What are you doing? Why are you coming up here?
Oh, I was very curious about what's going on up here. I mean, there's a big meeting and everything. Look, I'm not going to try to get in. I was just going to ask you guys, if you're allowed to say much, what's going on. And we're about to head out, and I figured, stop in and give it a look-see. See if I can know anything, gossip, or that kind of shit. Talk about something on the road.
The two dwarves just kind of look at each other, look back at your horse, look back up the hill, and then back at you. About see those kobolds over there digging the trench?
Yeah, I see him.
Go over there. Do not cross the line. But you can go talk to them. I don't want to fucking talk to you.
Okay,
If you cross the line, you will die.
okay, no, I'm more curious. Am I bringing my horse, or do I gotta come back for the horse?
The horse stays here.
Okay, and I'll come back for the horse when I'm done talking to them.
No,
What do you mean, no?
the horse stays here.
Why? I paid good money
Why?
for this horse.
Uh-huh. That's real unfortunate for you now, ain't it? It's a pretty looking horse.
At this point, Dravenor is going to grab the reins with one hand. It's my horse. Unless you're gonna pay me back the money I spent on this horse and the equipment, you're not taking my fucking horse. I'll take my horse over the cobbled, I'll walk him over there, and then I'll go back down the hill.
What type of roll would you make to make for this?
At this point, this is more of an intimidation of like,
Mhm.
get the fuck away from my horse.
Figured.
7.
You sure you're on a mess with the Duke's Guard?
Are you sure the Duke's Guard want to mess with a Clustervalar?
Fucking who?
I'm Sergeant Dravenor Clustervalar, son of Colonel Koro Clustervalar, and nephew of Archmage. Fucking what was his first name? Imdid or some?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, sorry.
It's right. I didn't write it down.
It's
so
his
my
dad.
fault.
It's fucking. Yeah. It's in here somewhere. God. Why am I like this? Ended? INDID? Is that really it? I don't know.
All right. And indeed, Clustervalar Archmage of the Magical University, my uncle. You're gonna give back my fucking horse? Right the fucking out. Or I'll just take him from you, since it's my fucking horse.
Imbid. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation at advantage.
Bringing that sweet, sweet family bloodline into it is great.
15.
Well, who'd you say your uncle was?
Can you spell it in Imdib?
That correct, rat.
Oh, Imdib.
Yep.
Alright. I'll fix it. My uncle, Imdib. Snatch Mage.
Mint Institute of Magics. That is what Sylvain has been preaching since he met you.
The Archmage.
The Archmage of Mint Institute of Magics.
The silk. Alright.
That's
You
my
sure?
uncle. Yeah, that's my uncle. I should know I've met him. And he's the blood brother of my father.
Uh-huh.
I'm the blood son of my father.
Uh-huh.
So give back my fucking horse.
Don't cross the line. Here
I'm not
you
gonna
go,
cross.
sir.
And I'm then gonna...
Brains.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the horse by the reins. I'm gonna walk him over towards the kobolds and stay off the line.
Alright.
So-
Horse follows along. As,
I'm so sorry about that, my little boy. I haven't even given you a name yet.
that horse definitely has an amount of brain cells equaling less than 4.
I'm so sorry, boy. He gives it like a little hug and he's like, oh, come on, let's go talk to the kobolds.
This is both the funniest and saddest thing I've ever seen.
So, you go over to the kobolds and they're yipping and chattering to each other, and you can't even understand this language because it's not really a spoken language. It's more of just various calls and laughter.
I'm just kind of imagining the thing, at least when I was a kid with my friends, where we just say random things. We're making up our own language. What's the language? I don't know. We're just making noises.
Basically.
Making noises at each other and pretending like we know what it means.
As you approach this group of 9 kobolds, 3 of them seem to be wearing some sort of medium armor, wielding a spear, shield, and have a pair of wings. As the rest seem to not lack such defining features and are kinda ass in air, hands in dirt, digging and throwing dirt behind him, kind of like how a dog would. And they seem to be making pretty quick work of this little line in the dirt.
And Dravenor is gonna speak in Draconic. That's some good work you're doing there, fellas. Aye, ew, kobold with wings. Never seen that before. Curious question, fellas. What's going on?
Huh? Oh, hi! Hi! Yes, hi! Oh, yes, Tim, yes. As, Andrew, nope, keep digging. Yep, nope, you guys keep going. As, the kobold I posted in Red Circus walks a little bit more towards you to seemingly speak to you. Without the others being more distracted than they normally are. Hi, how can I help you, sir?
Oh, I can. I just look down this in the way, and he's just gonna have to carefully shift the bag from his chest a little over so we can see this kobold sent from him a little better. Alright, yes, I'm very curious about what's going on here, up there. Of course, I'm not gonna cross, those dwarves are assholes. So are you...
They're not great.
Yeah, I took my horse. Shit. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah.
they did they?
Yeah, don't worry. I told them off.
Uh-huh.
I haven't even named it for yet. I just got them like less than an hour ago. I was thinking maybe you waltz. Maybe I could teach them how to dance or something.
They look like a muffin to me.
Muffin?
Muffin the horse.
Muffin the horse. You know what? I like it. I like my muffin. He's certainly a bit of a muffin. Look at this muffin top right here. And he just kind of finds like a meaty part of him and just kind of smacks it a little. Look at this muffin top. Yeah, also, yeah, thank you for the name. I'm going to definitely name him Muffin. I know you can't really tell secrets or nothing, but whatever you can tell.
Oh, I mean, it's not really a secret. It's, the Gold Dragon is meeting with the Duke. About apparently a big old thing shot from the city and into the sky. That's about all I know.
Does the Gold Dragon seem a little miffed with the Duke?
He was already pretty upset at the Duke anyways. This is all his land.
So the Duke's in trouble, eh?
Yeah, the Duke's been a piece of shit. He might lose his job.
Yeah, I mean, these guards did try to take my horse as a sort of like, oh, he's a nice looking horse. But, yeah, no, it sounds like he's a corrupt piece of shit. You get punished for it.
Yeah, we got people looking into that right now.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. My own curiosity got a bit of me. I appreciate,
Oh no, we love people coming up and talking.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my group is, and he looks down and he'll see Ultra. Is Ultra, like, glaring at him?
Even from afar, you can feel the glare.
Oh, I was wondering what that heat was. Okay, she looked super pissed at me. She didn't want me to come up here, and I tended to lose control of my horse, so maybe not her. The rest of them are getting their shit together. We're about to head out, Right, so I'll probably have to go back down there. I think they might be done by now. They probably won't want me, for being honest.
Well, I mean,
if I ever see you again, I don't know if I will, but might as well introduce myself. I am Sergeant Dravenor Glastavala.
Travnor Classel. Oh,
I know,
hold
it's
on.
a big name. What?
Hey, Nip! What was the name of the dragonborn we were supposed to look for? It's like Travenor? Travenor? Really? Yeah. What color was he again? I thought it was like...
Start to look at the scales.
I want to say brass, but it might have been bronze.
Yeah, those
No,
colors are kind of
thanks.
similar. Hey, out of curiosity, why were you looking for this particular brass dragonborn?
Oh. Turning to the winged kobold. Oh, well, we wanted the gold dragon wanted to talk to them about what the events that they saw, and their group that was with them.
Oh, why specifically that group?
General first-hand experience of the situation at hand. And they're not in trouble. The gold dragon recognizes that they did their best, given the circumstances. The Duke's in trouble for that.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, they're probably actually gonna say thank you to them, but I'm not really sure. The gold dragon's really nice though.
It was what? I'm sorry?
Oh, they're really nice though.
Okay. I was told that if I was ever to go up there, I'm not the one to talk. I'm gonna go down and let them know that the gold one wants to talk. I'll be
Oh,
back.
you are then?
Dravenor Glastavala, brass dragonborn. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna just let them know that the gold dragon wants to talk. Because there's an actual knight down there, and she has more practice with the political stuff. I'm just
not
gonna...
really politics. They just wanted to have a friendly chat.
Yeah. It's I'll be back. And he gets gonna get on the horse and he's gonna
If
hurry
you try
down.
to run away, hi.
What?
They're just gonna fly beside you as you're riding away.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have wings.
Mhm.
Hi. What was it?
Well, I'm going to go with you to get your friends, and then I'm gonna go tell the search parties that we found them.
Okay. All right. I was gonna kiss the Sir Aldrin. I'm just gonna come up to Aldrin and start slowing down. Aldrin, Jesus Christ. You look more pissed than usual.
Gee, I
Good
wonder why
news.
that is.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
I know you said not to go up the hill when I did.
Mhm.
Turns out
Mm-hmm.
the gold dragon is specifically looking for us.
For fuck's sake.
Hello.
They're looking for me by name. Jesus Christ, I don't know how that fucking happened.
Well, I mean, you
For
did
you
sign
by name.
paperwork.
Oh, fucking.
Oh, that's right, indeed. We signed
I would-
paperwork.
I would I would like to state that I wonder how that happened. Me, a flashback to, hi, I'm Dravador. Hi, I'm Dravador. I'm Sir Dravador. I'm Dravador. I'm Dravador. Just a mental flashback of every fucking time that he's named himself. Sorry, continue.
Just, fuck.
Fucking anime.
Alright. Let me go get
Oh, don't worry.
those.
The Duke's in a lot of shit. He's in trouble. Okay, yes. Yeah.
Probably not best to bring it up in front of them, but you know.
But she will. I assume I can tell that this is somebody of a similar, like, paladin kind of vibes. This kobold.
Something
Yeah.
along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll just give them a salute and just Sarah blah, 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 blah. Brain. Sarah Aldra.
Hi.
Fucking, it's been that's my fucking full title. Fuck. Sarah Aldra Foxridge of Chipley. Of the order that I believe the Silver Great Worm is associated with.
Oh yeah, Chipley. That's way over there.
Yeah.
That's far away.
Yeah. Well, we travel. I'll go get the others.
That's weird. Oh, is it just Ultra down here, glaring up the hill?
It was just her.
I'm.
The others were doing shit. I don't remember what they were doing, but they were doing shit.
I was going to get a cart and a horse and coming right back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're talking, just fucking Sylvain pulling up.
Well,
Armed kobolds.
We'll cut over to Sylvain just finishing up the purchase. Then we cut back.
You can do Arthur first.
Well. So, let's see here. There is you. There is this guy. This big old lug. He's looking. Look at him. He's big. Look how big he is. It's strong. Not hot. Anyways.
What?
No.
I fucking love kobolds obsessing over anything draconic. Keep it up.
So there was you, Sir Foxridge Chipley Ultra. That's not the right name. That's not the right order. Yeah, it's fine.
Sarah.
Okay. And then there's the Dragonborn. This guy, right? This guy. Was it this guy?
That's me.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, there was a tiefling and a tiefling. That's the how you say it. I only ever read it. Huh. So a tiefling and a human and another human.
Well, I don't know where one of them is gone, but I know the other should be around here somewhere.
Cut to Stitches passed out
Yeah.
inside the
This is
carriage.
somewhere lost in the city or inside the carriage.
He's communing. You hear a snoring comes from the box.
Yep. He's just like sitting on one of the. He's inside one of the storage boxes in the carriage. It's fine. Okay, and was the other human man? He was a king, right?
He is. They are an interesting individual, and I don't know where they are right now because they kind of just tend to vanish.
Sounds like a cunt.
Mhm.
You should always tell your friends where you go. Don't worry, we'll find them. What do they look like?
Depends on who. And she'll give a minor description of both Elizabeth and Arthur.
Okay, that's weird. Why did you describe two people?
If you
Are they
find either one, it'll be fine.
secretly, like,
If you find either one, it'll be fine.
star-crossed lovers,
I
and
have
the
no
other one
idea.
hides in a bag of holding, or
I
something?
have no idea, but if you find either one of them, it'll be fine.
Ooh.
It's not my place to ask.
Okay. Maybe you should. Asking people are good things, usually. Well, ask before you ask, if you can ask, and then ask. Anyways, could you just, do you know where the tiefling man went?
Of course.
He should be here any moment.
Sylvain. You are approaching your companions, Travenor and Ultra, with the carriage with a stitches in a box, communing.
In quotes.
There's smoke. There's a little bit of smoke coming out of the box.
Oh.
He's communing.
Yes.
Mm.
Communicants.
Talk about hotbox.
Communicanus being Latin for communing, so just a little infernal. What? Where's your cleric friend, Communicanus? What's that even mean? Alright, yeah, no.
You approach with this kobold, still flying, by the way, just kind of flutting around
Mm-hmm.
the your companions.
Is that the Drake Guardian Kobold? Hello.
Hello! Nice to meet you.
Hey, Aldra.
What's your name?
Oh,
Ooh. Hi.
My name is Sylvain. Sylvain
Ooh.
Tatra. Aldra, what's up with the flying kobold?
We're summoned by the Great Worm.
He's
I'm sorry.
pretty great.
What?
Yeah, big shiny guy on the top of the hill. Currently yelling at the Duke, apparently.
Just...
Well, it's less yelling and more like
Berating?
how you would talk to a petulant child.
Yeah,
that,
same
like-
thing.
I mean, it's like, oh, you don't do that. That's real bad of you. Gonna wag my finger at you.
Desto de adepto aluspias. He says and just sighs.
Well, I
Common,
mean,
brother.
No.
not completely wrong, but I mean, me.
The common translation is, can this day get any worse?
Oh, probably. She'll say instead.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Go ahead and go up the hill and fuck the Duke's guards. Don't talk to them. Go to the kobolds and say hi, and they'll bring you further up the hill. They'll probably keep watch eyes on your carriage and horses and Muffin.
Muffin?
She gave me the name for the horse. I was
Why
gonna
would
name
you
him Wolf.
name your horse something edible?
Because he's a big muffin. Look at him. I was gonna call him Morts and maybe he could like learn to dance, but maybe it could be like his little nickname. He could be Muffin.
Okay, whatever.
You guys are funny. You need to smile more though, as they flutter up in front of you, Aldra,
No.
getting mildly uncomfortably close.
I would like
Aldra leans in a little, glares at them. No. Before going back to doing what she was doing. completely unfazed.
When you lean in and say no, they'll kiss you on the forehead and flutter away.
Just a scrunched up face, shakes her head and goes back to what she was doing. Getting her mount ready.
Remember, up the hill, I'm gonna go find your friend. And they flutter off.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go up the hill?
That's what we were told. You don't say no to a giant dragon.
Dravenor's gonna make sure Pip's sleeping or not. Because he did kind of ride kind of fast down the hill.
Do you look inside your bag?
Yep.
Pip's not in there.
Oh no.
How obvious is Dravenor's face of uh-oh?
Pip, Pippy, and as he's going up the hill, Pip, like looking for him, going out for him.
Chirp from inside the hot box.
God damn it! Oh boy.
Okay, well now we know where he's gonna be. Good to know.
Oh boy. Oh. Well,
Let's cut over to Arthur.
Elizabeth.
Let's cut over to Elizabeth.
Thank you. Anyways.
You just get out of the store buying your
Candles?
yeah, your candles.
They have not sent it.
Okay. And go ahead and roll me a perception.
Sure.
And then a D100.
Perception. Yeah. 22 and a 59.
Okay. So, what is your plans after you buy that candle?
Candles, but
Those candles.
I'll probably just head back to the inn.
To the inn. Okay. You, along your way, you did make it back to the surface of the city, which is where you've been staying the last night, at least. By the time you do get up there, you do notice a number of kobolds, different than the normal ones you've seen throughout the city, although they do seem to be mingling with the other blue-scaled kobolds that seem to reside inside the city, alongside dwarfs in armor that you immediately recognize, given that his insignia is on banners throughout the city and various key locations, is the Duke's personal guard.
Right. Okay. I guess gonna do a complete 180 of that.
And
then. Go ahead.
you do hear the... do you speak Draconic?
I do not. I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, and Common. Oh, and thieves can, but that's rogue stuff.
Okay. So you, for the most part, seems that these kobolds are chittering and chattering amongst the other kobolds, while the Duke's Guard seem to just kind of be eyeing people up. And most of the other residents of the city seem to be trying their best to avoid these people. What do you do?
Gonna kind of do a 180 out of there. If the Duke's Guard's there, then I don't want anything to do with it. I'll go find another indicate drunk cat.
So you start to go back to the elevator?
Oh shit. There's no other ends on the surface.
Inns, yes. Inn and tavern mixes, no. Not really many drinking spots up here on the surface.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? Go back to the elevator.
So you make it back to the elevator, and when you get back there, you notice alongside the normal guard are some more gold-scaled kobolds. As one flutters down and starts talking with another one. All of these kobolds seem to have wings.
Elizabeth just kind of mutters to herself, just shakes her head, and goes back to the elevator.
Okay. Okay. You do get seated within the elevator before one of the gold scale kobolds catches your eye, and it seems like gears are slowly turning inside their head.
Kind of just turn away. He's like, ah, fuck, I do.
As it seems slowly, eventually, but it does happen, that something clicks on in their head as this seemingly caster of a kobold, post picture, seems to walk up to you with a friendly smile. Hello! I know I sound like the other one, but this is a different character, I promise.
I've tabled all your kobolds, just makes this point.
I mean, yeah, I can only do so many voices.
She's just gonna try her best to ignore.
Are you, perhaps, mayhaps, Elizabeth?
No, I'm Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I think is that way. Just very quickly.
So you're Elizabeth. Well, I think... do you know where your other friends are? You're not in trouble. You just need to talk to someone really important. Really cool and friendly.
Thinks about it.
Might be my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, but I'm not sure. Might be more greats in there.
Don't know where they're at, no.
But you are Elizabeth.
Yes.
Alright, can you please come with me?
If I get stabbed at the end of this, I'm taking your head.
Rude? Why? I have no intention to stab you. If you get stabbed, it's your own fault.
If you get stabbed, it's your own fault.
She'll get up she's allowed off and follows.
As this kobold steps out of the elevator with you, it seems to yap to some of the other ones. And the kobold from before seems to join in the escorting of you. As 5 of these kobolds are walking with you. They're actually walking.
She's just thinking, someone please kill me.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't like that.
All of the kobolds start to hum together as they're walking with you outside the city. And you are brought up the hill, and the rest of you are told to wait while they look for your other friend. But it's not a terribly long wait as you see Elizabeth being escorted by 5 kobolds up the hill.
Oh, look, it's our soothsayers or whatever on themselves today. Oh, wait, hold on, which one is it? I can't tell from here. I start squinting. Oh, now my eyes are closed. Okay. Pilger, is he cheering you up?
Aldrich just glares at you.
Okay. Stop talking, man.
So, why do you two seem like you hate each other? Just one of the non-winged kobolds ask.
Aldrich just looks at the kobold, looks at Dravnor, and says, "Exactly how many brain cells do you think he has?"
Seven.
That's being generous, I think. And that is the end of that conversation as Aldrich goes back to saddling up her horse. Or whatever the fuck it is we're currently doing.
Well, let us waiting to be brought up the hill.
Yeah.
She's really mean to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's still kind of mad that I went up the hill. That is just, you know. And she's always kind of like she has that sort of resting bitch face. Usually, this is just natural angry face right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did I do a bad? Maybe.
What'd you do?
Well, she told me to stay right here and don't go up the hill, and then I went up the hill anyway, pretended as if, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but I mean, we were trying to leave, and we were still waiting on people, but still. I don't know.
If we're inconveniencing you, then I'm sorry.
Oh no! I mean, no, it's not you're not inconveniencing us. It's just I didn't think we would actually be needed for anything, you know. And now we know when the Great Worm just needs us and or wants to speak to us, and well, even I know you don't tell them no, you know. Plus,
I mean, I tell them no all the time.
yeah, but they must like you, right?
Oh, he likes a lot of people.
Oh, well,
He likes
I don't know
a
if you
lot of people.
okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Maybe you should read a book.
Yeah, but they're so boring.
Books are cool.
Yeah, I gotta move my legs, you know. I'll start writing a book with my
You
legs up.
can walk and read a book.
Yeah, but if I'm walking, I see something heavy, I'm gonna want to lift it, and that means I have to put the book down.
Just get a heavy book.
I don't know.
There's all sorts of stories and books about adventure and action and romance and how to actually, talk to people and be a decent member of society.
Yeah, but
And make drugs.
no. He just looks back at the cart. I mean, I don't make drugs, but pretty sure we already got that covered.
Yeah, medicine's pretty important. Oh, is that your friend?
I don't know. He's gonna try to. Is it gonna be Arthur? No, it's Elizabeth. Mom is always hiding somewhere. And he's just gonna start waving over at Elizabeth.
Looks like they have boobs.
Yeah. Women have boobs. Well, he glances at Ultra. Well, most of them anyway.
Weird. Mammals are weird.
Yeah. Well, they gotta do what they gotta do. They don't have scales to protect their hides. They don't have tails or wings. They can't breathe an element.
Aldra just looks at you.
Drafnor smiles. Hey, look at that. We're having fun, aren't we?
Are you Arthur or Ultra or looks at list?
Elizabeth.
Steven.
Do I look like a Steven to you?
They shrug.
Elizabeth.
Whew, okay, we can start the meeting then. Go ahead and go up the hill and don't be rude. Like that Dragonborn. He's very rude. Didn't even ask my name. Do y'all go up the hill?
Yep.
Up the hill.
Yep.
You're
Alright, you start making your way up the hill, and I should say right now, you don't actually see the dragon.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Fine by me. Means they're probably polymorph. Not that anyone else would know that, but I would guess. Especially with them being ancient, they'd probably take up the hill.
They were before.
Yeah, that's right. I did see that.
But it's been a little bit before that. And they just kinda... You were like seeing the top of their backs for a little bit, and then it just kind of vanished.
Yeah, that's polymorph. Or shape changing. Exactly.
So you all go up the hill.
Yerp.
Yarp.
Yarp.
You're
The hill. They are.
Yo. All right. So you're all brought up the hill, surrounded by like 20 kobolds, and 8 of the Duke's guards. As you all are brought up the hill. And that same kobold with the wings and the paladin-looking individual flutters up in front of all of you and says, "Okay, so I'm going to need all of you to drop all of your weapons and just leave them in your cart if you want. But you can't enter in there armed. It really wouldn't be an issue. You'll kind of be killed if you try anything. But, you know, it's just a general precaution for the others around."
I drop my stick, as that is the only weapon I have. You just see him.
Kind of blinks like, if it's not an issue, why are we being disarmed?
Because it's easier to detain unarmed people than armed people. And if you are armed and you are a problem, then we might have to kill you. We don't want to do that.
Wouldn't a Great Worm just kill like everyone here, armed
Yes.
and not, if they really wanted to?
So
They can destroy the entire city.
Right,
They
I'm
won't.
just
They're nice
wondering the logic of why they need us unarmed if
who
they can do
are
that.
who is being protected by us being unarmed?
Mainly me
You?
Why would we hurt
and the
you?
other kobolds.
Oh,
Why
never
would
hurt
we
a
hurt
kobold.
them?
Sylvain
It's
just
not really a why. It's just more of a general precaution, and also the Duke would probably get mad.
I don't give 2 fucks about him.
I don't either, but we still have to technically play nice.
Ugh.
Here I am being the reasonable one. The rest of you drop your fucking weapons. This is
Listen,
being
if it
stupid.
was like
Mm.
just like, oh, do it for the kobolds, yeah, I'd do it. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want them to feel safe, but I kind of want to be armed to piss off the Duke. But for you, fuck, I didn't learn your name. I'm sorry, what was your name? I gave you mine, but I didn't learn yours.
Is
Meh.
everybody in there unarmed, including the Duke and his guards?
The Duke and his guards are unarmed.
I dropped my only weapon. Can I proceed?
Yes, you can go ahead.
I just leave.
Aldra puts her weapons away.
Yeah.
Traveler puts down his warhammer, 2-hand axes, and shields. I'm sorry, what was that again? Your name?
MIP.
Mip?
M-I-P.
M-I-P. Right, got it. Good to meet you, Mip, finally, and I go, and he just kind of awkwardly walks forward.
Yeah.
Does he look like he's got somebody's hand shoved up their ass because they're a mippet?
No. Not yet.
Oh, no.
Kinky. Anywho.
Everyone put their weapons away.
Yeah.
Lisbeth.
Yeah, seeing everybody else, she'll put her weapons away, although she doesn't like it.
Fair. You were all brought inside the tent as it is a lavishly decorated tent with cushions and seats and everything. And it how should I best describe it? It looks
The gypsy den.
like a sultan's war room, but the sultan had to go someplace cold. If that makes any sense.
It does. It's the Sultan's winter sweatshop. I get it.
Nope.
Oh, then I'm just not doing any good jokes. Got it.
Really not.
I'll get better material. Just you wait.
You enter as you see a dragonborn and a dwarf sitting at each other, just staring into each other's eyes, sitting at this table.
What color is the dragonborn?
Gold.
Huh.
And I put arts in Rampus with Focus.
Mm-hmm. As soon as Uldra sees them, Uldra stands at salute.
The Dragonborn seems to sit up, breaking the staring contest to look. Ah, are you the group that had first-hand witness of this beam? You can speak.
Oh, Dravenor glanced over at Uldra, like, he's gonna say something.
Yes. Yes. We, attempted to stop the,
Question. Does Ultra have any heraldry or filigree of her paladinic order?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Displayed proudly.
This Dragonborn is just going to go ahead and continue.
Excuse you.
Being sassed.
Go.
Go lay down. But okay, sorry. But yeah, Uldra would tell them that yes, they were, and they were attempting to stop what caused it when it happened.
Do you mind describing everything to me? All the information you learned, everything you saw, everything you can recall to the finest detail.
Yeah.
From my understanding,
Uldra will straight up give them like a full-on military report of what happened. Like thorough.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll me a history. See how much you can remember. Okay.
If I notice any discrepancies, I'm just gonna hand them my book that I write everything down in, because I do that, and it's been discussed before.
As soon as you start to hand the book over to Uldra, because it's pretty accurate, but there are still some kind of what might not be important details, but who knows what would be important to this individual. They just raise their hand to kind of cut you off, Uldra, mid-report.
Okay.
You're one of Silver's women, yes?
Yes, sir.
And it was my understanding that there is a caster, a wizard amongst you.
Yes, sir. Motions to Sylvain.
Sylvain doesn't look like he can meet this man's gaze. He nods, but he'll make like eye contact and break away.
Is there something wrong?
He just shakes his head. No, sir.
I would like to hear your insights and interpretation of the events.
Want me to roll a history? Or an
Go
arcana?
ahead. Arcana and history. Either or.
You said and, so
Fair enough.
I'm re-rolling fucking.
Jesus.
Or should I just let it lie? You know what? Sylvain is panicking.
Nervous boy.
I'm just gonna let it be. Sylvain is panicking.
Oh boy.
So you start to stumble over your own words. They just kind of roll their eyes and sigh as, with just a lazy flick of the wrist, no words, nothing more, they cast calm emotions on you.
Is there a saving throw to that?
I believe there is one if you do not want to be calm.
I think Sylvain wants to be calm.
It is a charisma saving throw.
I think Sylvain wants to be calm, but somebody else might not. Leaving that up to GM interpretation on whether.
Go ahead and roll that charisma save.
Okay. 13. I fell.
Yeah, considerably.
Oh, trust me. I know what ancient words do. DC
Mhm.
of like what 20 fucking 2 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this guy's funky.
Yeah. Good. But yeah, just
You are
breath
calm.
it in through nose, out through mouth. Roll Arcana.
Mhm.
Will do. Still not good. Fuck, man. I don't know. Just
Describe the events to your best ability based on that roll. I
uh,
want to hear your words.
based on the roll.
Best you can.
Well, yeah, I want to do based on roll because I don't want to oversell. Because James, watch the recordings a lot. So
Just
yeah.
role play.
Right. They were attempting a ritual to summon a greater elemental, but another group promised them that they would no longer have to sacrifice themselves so long as they changed the ritual, where they were doing it, and how they were doing it. Upon doing this, I think that they completed a partial ritual for this group, and that partial ritual, whatever it was, shot the laser into the sky.
Yes, I've looked over the documents that you were able to recover and give to the guard, along with some others that they claim to have found themselves.
He just nods.
So, this ritual, these people. Is there any other odd occurrences that were happening in the meantime?
They also hired a bunch of bandits to kill merchants coming into town that we got hired to go take care of.
And did you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Just
It's one less problem I have to deal with right now. I'm not a fan of banditry in my country. So, tell me, is that truly all? No truly strange occurrences that I'm not talking about more mundane mortal things. I'm more talking of oddities of the arcane.
I think Dravenor at this point would step forward, and he's has taken a much more formal stance now. Like, he does a whole proper salute while staring straight ahead. It's like, Sergeant Dravenel Clusterfaloff Byington. As we're making down the stairs to the ritual area, there are voices in our heads. And on the walls were faces. Faces that each one of us recognized. But we could all see them. They were saying things, contradicting words, laughter that happened in our heads. As this ritual was happening, the dark black energy is going up the statue. There was that laughter, and then once it shot up into the sky through your city, it stopped. And it's difficult to explain, especially since I'm not magical in any sort of way. But my gut's telling me that this is something that even non-mortal beings might be cautious of. Something just tells me that I could be overthinking things. I tend to trust my gut.
That is actually worrying.
Otto kind of speaks up for a moment and says, if I may, sir, do you know much about Asimar?
I know a fair bit.
You know that it's not uncommon for us to speak with the Celestial. My particular Celestial, when the occurrence happened, spoke of a chain being snapped. Spoke of having to fix... hard to describe, but possibly something world-altering on their end. And,
Chain.
yes, sir.
Tell me...
As in, if I may, sir, this is going to happen in other places, likely soon.
Do you believe that to be the case?
I believe that my angel has not led me wrong. He has never spoken false.
Well,
And if this was just one chain snapping, that's inferring others. Likely in other locations of power.
it seems as though Sylvie has a rather smart one amongst their ranks.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I'm aware of what this means. As to prevent this information from causing far more of a panic than it warrants, but nonetheless a threat. I do request that you limit who you to speak of this to. We don't want conspiracy theories running rampant. But do recognize that this is a threat. And your angel on your shoulder is not wrong in saying that it is apocalyptic. but one the world has survived before. I was just a wormling last time it happened. About 10,000 years ago. God, I'm old. Well, thank you.
Sir,
Hmm.
when it happened last time when you were wormling, did that same thing happen? Dark light shoot up in the sky? Or did it start a different way?
I don't know how it started. When I say a wormling, I mean... How old are you now?
Me?
Yes.
I'm 27.
I was about a fourth of that age.
Yeah, you're a wee little baby. First time he's spoken informally. He just breaks the formality. He's like, yeah, you're a little baby then, weren't you?
They sort of chuckle as they kind of nod. Yes, I was as young as the race is now. So, I offer you a boon, a reward for your service. Something that many seek me out for. I shall answer one question from each of you. Within reason. Within my knowledge. This might be more interesting to the Asimera and the Tiefling. And maybe you, Agatha. Not Agatha. Fuck. Lisbeth. Was it?
That's what he says. Why not? Continue.
I see you. You know this, right?
Was that directed to?
You.
I mean, you have eyes, so I would hope you can see.
Not your presentation. I see you. So, ask me a question. Make my day a little better from having to deal with the man who I've silenced behind me. The dwarf has not moved.
Just kind of points to Aldra and Sylvain. I'm first.
If you wish. So, Sir Ultra, Sylvain, Tetra. Do you have a question?
What sort of scope of questioning are we talking about here, sir?
Well, in your case, you might find it interesting what Silver's favorite meal is, or why they founded your order. In Sylvain's case, you might find it interesting what I see about him.
I would like to state that I was going to ask something completely batshit off the wall until you said that. He might still, because he probably... I think that he's going to try to purposely waste this question. Because he doesn't want to fucking hear the answer. Was the trade-off for my life worth it?
Well, your life is far from over.
I laugh and building con wizard. Just nod and he'll take that.
There is ways to right the wrongs made against you.
He just kind of shrugs.
Means to end your curse. You have hope, Sylvain Tetra. What you tapping there?
That's my foot. I don't know how Sylvain takes this in a state of calm emotions. I think he just kind of nods, because like he's not gonna blow up and he's not gonna fucking sit there and say don't get my hopes up, because he literally has no control over his emotions right now. So I think he just goes, okay.
Well, this is no fun. They snap their fingers and the calm emotion fades.
In that instance, there's a slew of emotions: panic, fear, disgust, hatred, hope, and despair.
Oh boy.
You are a rather broken egg, aren't you? Good thing you know a rather good person with some rather good glue.
He will wipe tears from his eyes, bite his tongue, and just nod.
Do you need a hug?
I think I'm good, thank you.
I don't, but I'll respect your wishes. Would you like me to calm your emotions again?
He just nods.
He casts calm emotions on you again.
You know, he might be currently, like, of calm emotion to where he's, like, neutral.
Mm-hmm.
This is still the happiest he's been in a minute.
Shh. Damn.
Alright, you may continue. I gotta pee.
Well, it seems your brother is rather traumatized individual. I'm not gonna play therapist to him. I don't have that type of time. Although I would like to help him.
My
I did
brother
what I
is a
can.
very complicated individual, sir.
You all are.
Not so complicated here, sir.
If that's what you believe. What is your question, Sir Aldra?
If I'm to be honest, I don't think I have one, sir.
Oh, you don't have anything you're curious about.
Curiosities, yes, but life is full of them, and I feel like if I can't find it out on my own, then I shouldn't know it.
I respect that mindset. There is dangerous, very, very dangerous knowledge out there. Not to others, but to yourself. And those closest to you. Be cautious.
She nods.
But do keep in mind it is best to balance out that cautious nature of yours with curiosity in its own right. Find a balance. It would lead you well.
Takes a moment to think about that, but slowly nods.
So, the Dragonborn. What questions do you have?
Honestly, I don't know if to go with the more serious one or the more light-hearted one.
Both of them will be rather entertaining to me.
Okay, but I will start with the light-hearted one, and then I'll do the one after. Yeah.
Depends on how funny the lighthearted one is.
Okay. So, and then he's gonna step forward. So there's a little bit of space. He has a little bit of room to himself, and he's gonna start doing his flexing show-off, like bodybuilder poses. Around the knee, great women, ladies, needing a stud like me to show off for him.
Aldra just straight up slaps him over the back of the head. No hesitation.
They just let out a chuckle. Well, maybe Blue needs someone to warm their bed.
Well, oh, I wasn't actually expecting an answer. That's okay. Just rubs the back of his head. Yeah, So, do I get the serious
Ask
one?
your actual question now.
Okay, him aside, he points to the dwarf.
Hmm.
What would
Oh,
you
he's
say? Okay, that's one last thing to deal with. Great. What would you say, in your knowledge and even personal opinion, would be the one most corrupt person? And I don't mean like Thieves Guild or anything crap like that. I mean like lords, ladies, nobles, royalty. Someone who seems to be corrupt, more in it for themselves, against their people, that should be removed from power, or at least have that corruption removed, so that some good could be placed instead.
Who do you believe would be best removed from power?
That depends on who is the most corrupt. Frankly, anyone who's corrupt should be. I mean, my whole task and my assignment, why I'm so far from home, is to root out corruption, to make this world a better place. I mean, this asshole's guards tried to take my horse just because they looked good, because they liked the look of the horse. I bet their actions reflected how he was was as a person, corrupt,
And you're
selfish.
from Swabbing.
Yes.
Well, that's rather comical.
Why?
Oh, no reason.
Well,
You asked for the truest evil of this world.
or at least the most corrupt, yeah.
The kingdom of Chinese? I want to say that's probably pronounced China, but
I'm just gonna put in my notes Kingdom of China ? Until I get like the spelling of it.
It's
I
Shanae.
gotta actually move you to the world map for that to work.
Okay. Kingdom of
Chania.
Chania. I'm just gonna call it Chania.
Chania, sure.
Chania.
A nation across the sea. They're run by a trio of vampires. Although that is far outside my realm.
Well, at the very least, I don't know who to avoid for now. Work on the more lesser corruptions. Make the world a little bit better, and then once I'm strong enough, deal with them. Thank you. And then he's gonna bow his head.
They just nod. An honorable goal, but one if you do not act with caution in who you dispense could simply result in more power vacuums, more corruption, more suffering. So be careful.
I will. Thank you.
And finally, Elizabeth. You've seen your colleagues' answers and questions. What is yours?
Probably simple enough. Or not simple enough. Close. I'm looking for an elf.
There's a lot of elves. There's a fair few in the city alone. Although they try to avoid the more dwarven cities.
Well, holier than thou attitude. Very sadistic, goes by name of Valera.
I have not personally met this person, nor do I know of them. Anything else you could tell me? Where they're from? What they mean to you? Hell, even what do they look like? I might be able to scry on them.
I think I have something in my backpack. With that, she's going to go into her bag. She's going to pull out or not. She's not going to pull it out necessarily, but she's going to take out a match, kind of dig away some of the wax on the on a green candle, and turn it into fine powder. Turn out, and she's going to snap with that in her hand while trying to hide it. Should I make a sleight of hand?
Sure.
Your Honor!
It's here somewhere. Ah, here we are.
Anyone with above best perception of 12 can see that they're doing some weird shit with the candle.
In other words, I don't see anything. Yay.
Yeah, Dravenar side eyes it but doesn't say anything.
Yeah. As you know what, screw it. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I'm not gonna be getting rid of that anytime soon, I don't think.
Okay. If that's what you want.
If you got it.
21. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
getting. I've gotten inspiration 3 fucking times already. I can't
Oh.
use the other 2.
Yeah. What are you doing?
With that, she's going to then turn into said elf. I have a descriptor of it. If not, well then bad on me.
Dude, I'm lucky if I get name, race, gender.
I
Don't
have
feel
that
bad.
somewhere. No, I don't. So it is a female high elf with kind of amberish colored hair. About the same size as Elizabeth. I don't got much else than that.
All of you do see Arthur change into this individual. Huh. An interesting look. I can scry on them, if you wish.
Sure.
Although doing such goes beyond the nature of a question. You do understand.
And what exactly would that cost?
A favor.
Do I get to know what this favor is first? As she's gonna snap her fingers again with more of that stuff in her fingers. And shifts back into Elizabeth.
Interesting trick. It might fool them. Well,
You give the looks of, oh, you shut it.
It's... If my feeling about your group and yourself is correct, you will be important again. Fate has a tendency to eke out those of interest and put them together.
Gotta
Whether
look
it
more
be as friends or enemies. That's for them to decide. So. No. I don't even know the favor yet. But... well... How should I best word this? No. Simple the better. I think you might be useful in the future.
is going to look to Aldra for an opinion.
Sorry, I was being talked to IRL. What's up?
Basically, should I get a scry for a favor that we don't know what that favor is yet from a dragon?
This is from the individual before us.
Mm-hmm.
Can we bargain terms of said favor?
Normally, I would say yes, but...
Simply just... nothing that we would morally disagree with.
Oh, well... Given all of yours helpful moral compass, I doubt I would ask something that you would disagree with.
Would rather it have be worded in the bargain just to be sure.
Understood.
A precaution for ourselves.
Exact same reason why I requested that your weapons be taken away.
She
For
nods.
precaution. Very well. Nothing that at this current time you'll be morally disagreeable with.
Looks to the rest of the group.
Mortals are very fickle things, hence why I have to add that little clause myself. I hope you understand.
Sylvain just nods. Very calm.
Mm-hmm.
Almost at peace. Almost.
Looks at Drabnor.
I mean, yeah.
Then I think it should be fine.
Well then. There is limitations to scrying, so I hope you understand I can't give you... I likely won't be able to tell you exactly what town they're in, but I do recognize many regions of the world.
She will give a thumbs up.
Well, unless there's like... if they happen to walk by a sign saying the name of the town. But that's, again, a matter of luck and fates.
Insert I'll take that gamble.jpg.
Hey, Dad.
What?
I would like you to roll me 3d100.
Row. 68, 77, and 84.
They snap their fingers again as their eyes go stark white. Scrying has succeeded. Let's see here. They look similar. Seems as though they've gained a few scars and a few pounds, but nothing horrible. It's rather snowy. They seem to be... I don't recognize the town, but I recognize the architecture. Huh. The far north. Seems almost like theocracy, but rougher. I don't see any churches. And the sky will end. Best I can tell you is that they are somewhere in this region. I believe one of the smaller fortress towns that act as expedition points to the Arctic North. Treasure hunters, you see, of eons long past. Some even before my time. Long before my time. Is this helpful? Hello? Y'all very quiet.
Yeah, sorry. I was on mute myself.
You good?
I was listening.
That does help. In some regards. Others might still want to follow that trail I started picking up on.
I apologize, I could not be more specific.
To be fair, this at least has me looking in a specific direction instead of going around telling people what they look like and then hoping for the best.
Oh, the amount of people looking for lost loved ones that way is heartbreaking.
Yes. Loved ones.
Well, given that they were covered in blood, it did not look like their own. I hope that this person was not a loved one. Seems as though they have been eating.
So just make sure I heard that right. They were covered. This person that you scratched on was covered in blood, and not their own. And they were
Did
eating.
not look like it. Well, it looked like they had been eating. It seems like they gained some weight since you've given the form you've shown me. And I imagine it was not their blood, as I do not see any wounds on them.
That would not be a first.
Now then, you have given me with some rather vital information, and you have answered my, and I have answered your questions to the best of my abilities. You may leave now.
I do
There is
so.
so much work for me to do. Oh, Sylvain,
He hesitates and stops.
do not lose hope. There is a way.
Just a nod and he keeps going. Calm emotions is a hell of a drug.
Yep.
Audra falls after her brother.
One that he may learn purposefully so he can feel less dead inside at some point.
Oof. Yikes.
Time for some unhealthy coping mechanism, boys.
So you all get up onto the carriage and or horses and or muffin.
Yeah, I get on
Horse.
stuff muffin.
My summoned baby horse. Not baby horse, but horse.
Alright. Do you guys head straight out?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna get in the cart and start heading the way we need to go because I got to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Time to go see this father figure that is my brother's father figure.
You've met him once before.
Well, yeah. I said see, not meet.
That's fair enough.
The travel for the first day is uneventful. Nothing really happens. Sylvain,
Yep.
you're still calm throughout the entirety of the day.
That's nice. That's pleasant.
When you wake up in the morning, it fades.
That's understandable.
Y'all can talk if you want, or not.
I am. It's my bird.
Bird.
Emotional support burb.
He is currently a bird. Come here, Lieutenant Bray. Come here. That missed.
Emotional support burb. Go burr.
It's a crow. They're assholes. I can trick him into stealing. I don't even have to trick him. I can just straight up tell him to like occasionally swipe a copper from fucking Dravnor or something. For the funny.
Fair enough.
I now need to find fucking travel music instead of this fucking.
Ah.
What the hell was that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That was so sudden.
Hey, Moomin, check the DM that I just got.
Oh God. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing about that. Dravenor is gonna
That
be
was
take
a
care.
me reaction. That was not in character.
Dravenor. Dravenor will be taking care of Muffin, making sure they're doing okay.
I'll go ahead and let y'all digest those respective bits of information and call a 5-minute break for bathroom.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, because I still gotta read the thing and go pee.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh boy,
yeah.
that's information. Oh boy, okay.
Yep.
That is information. That is. Oh boy.
Also, I know this is not. I'm gonna give you guys the least amount of information possible with this, but this is how you can laugh at the GM. The GM may or may not have had the Grinner try to say many and spelt it meaty.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, eat shit.
Fair enough.
That's a paragraph and a half right there. All right. Well.
Damn. He really. Man. It really do be that way sometimes, don't it? Moomin, if you'd like to chat, because currently it's a 5-minute break. I've been getting these secret messages every fucking time we play. The voices in my head are not nice.
The voices.
The name they go by is the Crimson Grinner. I'm gonna get some water. I'm mildly concerned with that statement.
Okay, I'm back. Did Adrian make any more noises? I guess not. No. Fun times. By the way, are people here?
Nah, go fuck yourself.
Okay. Right. I just had to make sure my mic was working. I know it came during a search moment. What do you think of Dravenor's quest to get rid of corruption? you know. Oh, Moomin also made a slight change to Dravenor to really enhance him. I haven't found any more poems for him to say, but they're like really lovey-dovey poems, like something he would not ever could make on his own. No, actually, one is apparently from Hades and one is from Achilles. Let me see. The one he said the first time, I put it down somewhere. First one he said to like some innkeeper woman was like, "Hey, I want to test something out. Tell me what you think of this." And he said, "I sensed you before I saw you. The sugar flavor of meadow wrapped nectar in the air. My eyes searched for its source. Your face was the essence of what I had been waiting for all those cold and lonely years. You stepped into my world like a galaxy bursting in front of an astronomer's telescope. Tell me, with all those speckles in your skin, did anyone tell you that you were a constellation waiting to be loved and explored?" Which she apparently really liked. But he did not sleep with her. He was just getting a second opinion on that. And then the second one, after some tomfoolery with some weird potions, he got kind of mad, but then instead of like getting angry, like confused her, because then he said, "I would recognize you in total darkness where you were mute and I was deaf. I would recognize you in another lifetime entirely, in two different bodies, different times, and I would love you in all of this until the very last star in the sky burns out into oblivion." Which really confused her and got him kind of banned from the store. Oh, he doesn't know that.
What's going on?
Oh, Lumi was asking about the poems thing that Dravenor had. Like, she's thinking that maybe it was kids' poems. And I was like, I should probably, yeah. Dravenor kind of treated Pip like a child/cat. So we should probably find some kid poems to, say to the technically a kid kobold.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
I went to take a leak and get some water. I still do not have the water.
Okay.
Just do a water world.
It's right there. I can look at the water, but it requires me to pop open the water bottle plastic, and everyone knows that hell.
Here's what you do. You just get a knife and stab the bottle.
I got a knife right here. I'll be right back.
No.
So terrible idea.
So what all did I miss, if anything?
Not terribly much. I called a bathroom break soon after you left.
Okay, the knife thing actually did work.
Oh, okay.
Now I have bottled water without having to go through the hell of getting it out of the plastic thingy.
Oh, like the... Yeah, no, dude, just cut that.
Water.
Just cut it open.
It's been cut open.
Okay, congratulations.
Forward we march.
Are we all here? Gonna get
Yes.
a roll call? Tiger.
No.
Okay. Moomy. Drake.
Oh, not.
Tavian. and or James.
Present.
Alright, everyone important's here.
I noticed that you didn't call for yourself.
I also didn't call for Dead, but I know he's here. He made a sound.
Yep.
He's probably insulted. Which is good. That was the intention.
It's okay, Dad. Here.
But nah, the only things that you missed there after you left was me saying that you traveled today, and I sent a couple whispers to a few people about things, saying words, and then I called the break.
Fucking did.
So, either of you want to bring up anything that's been said, or any responses back?
No.
No. Doesn't seem like a good time.
I definitely keep that to myself.
That is something that I will have to talk to Sylvian about later. Probably personally, one-on-one.
No.
We may not have been told about the same thing.
Definitely not.
Well, that's some interesting information. Oh boy.
All right. I guess y'all continue traveling. Any interactions anyone want to have with, like, Pip or Muffin?
I guess Giraffe will be riding in the front with Muffin somewhat. It's like, oh, Muffin, I know, it's kind of a weird name. I was going to call you Bolt. Maybe you'd like dance. But maybe not dance, but like dance on your enemies. Like, oh no, they're down there, and you bash them with your hooves and, be whoops and,
The horse keeps walking. It is a horse.
Yeah, he knows. Like ruffling its mane. It's like, oh. And I'll jump with the other others, but I'm pretty sure they're still kind of mad at me. Just keeps me distracted a little bit. And good.
Y'all are close enough. Everyone else can probably hear this.
Yeah, he's not whispering. No.
Yep, I know.
I say nothing. I don't even look in that general direction. My eyes are towards him.
So towards that general direction, because he's walking in front of you.
Yep. Not Yep. It's that thing where you can tell somebody's looking past you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just cold, empty stare. No hatred, no malice, not even upset. Just a little dead inside.
Good. Anyone else have anything? Any conversations you want to have at night when you're taking the watches that I'm not, having you all decide every night, hey, I'm going to do this watch or that watch. Just say, hey, if you want to have a private conversation.
I purposely try to get watches by myself.
Unfortunately for you, Aldred purposely tries to get watches with you.
And when she does, I sleep.
Ass.
Hey, mate.
Well, this is a game of bitch, get your ass over here. I gotta talk.
That's
He
because
slept.
you're taking a watch by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Bitch, get your ass over here. You slept.
Easy boy.
Too bad. For you, They're Sylvain. Sometimes you are just with how things will fall. Even with Pip taking a watch, you still end up having a watch with your sister. At least one. About about a day out from Calais.
How fucking dare you? How dare you force me to be a person?
You chip.
No, you.
Not my thing.
Not either. Anywho, he is very. He is him during his watch. Yes, sure.
Do either of you want me to drag you off to a secret corner, or are y'all happy with just...
Oh no, if she's gonna do it out in the open, she can do it out in the open. I ain't give a fuck. It's just what she gets out of this may not be what she's looking for.
It might be completely different than what you might think that she's wanting to talk to you about.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So,
Speak your
nighttime.
funny words, angel man. Or angel woman.
Rude. And Aldrich kind of stand next to him, just, you've been avoiding me.
I've been being independent.
Independent? You're always independent. There's a difference between being independent and avoiding me.
Not outright.
Avoiding anyone that wants to have a conversation with you.
I'm not avoiding conversation so much as I'm trying to stay focused on the task at hand. And sister, no offense, but we work better together in a fight, but not necessarily on a watch. I'm more effective when I'm not paying attention to another person on a watch. It's easier for me to just summon all of my familiars, have them scout around in a mile radius, and sit there in dead silence, which would be boring for you to have to deal with.
I've dealt with far worse.
Alright, you're more than welcome to sit there in silence for the next hour. He begins to cast his spell, which I think takes time. So this is just... If she doesn't talk during this, it's going to be a long-ass awkward silence. If she does talk during this, it's going to be a long-ass awkward conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is...
It's gonna be a long-ass awkward conversation whether you do this or not, so...
Yeah, this is not a ritual. So he just begins casting Flock of Familiars. I don't know why it's got a spell save DC. You must save or you become part of the flock. Anyhow.
Oh shit, not again.
Part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. But yeah, he begins casting the spell and pricks his fingers so the blood flows nicely.
Yep, she'd let him do his shit.
You might want to talk during the shit, because if you don't, I become blind and deaf. And you would know how that works.
Mm-hmm. She's letting you get all of your avoidance tactics out. Because watch is more than an hour.
Is it?
Yes.
That's fine, I'll just cast it again.
Bruh.
Mate, I'm giving you the chance before it's a problem.
She'd probably speak up when she saw you going to cast it again. Then.
Just goes to the second candle. Okay, what do you say?
Just hold on.
He'll hesitate. Blood hits the ground.
Just. We do need to talk.
About what?
Angel talked to me when we started our trip.
Alright. You have some all-important high and mighty task for us this time?
No. He explained a little bit of him and his relationship with. She starts to say something, then closes her mouth. The Grinner.
They're brothers, right? You mentioned that before.
The Grinner was born to their father, yes. Angel was made.
Oh, that's funny. That would mean that you have a Deva and I have a, yours was made. That's hilarious.
He also said he doesn't know how the Grinner came to be the way he is now. But he understands the why. He doesn't agree with it, but he understands it. The how, not the why. He agrees with the why, does not agree with the how. And he suggested I talk to your father about it, and suggested it may have something to do with Mother.
Duh.
Yeah, duh.
Not to be... Okay. I do mean this with all respect in my soul. You are a very bright individual and I know you're trying to help. But all your angel has done is told me things I already know. And not only
Then
has it...
why don't you tell me?
Because it's never been important.
You're important to me, Sylvain.
I know this is just...
Anything that affects you is important.
None of the information I have is helpful.
I don't care if it's helpful or not.
Talking about it won't do any good.
That doesn't mean knowing about it won't.
Well, you're caught up now. Look. As much of a dickbag as he is, he was my greatest friend. Understand that both of our lives were ruined by that woman. hold any resentment for that. He might, I don't. Though I still need to deliver this letter to him. And that's not true.
I understand. I understand. But it feels like lately... It feels like lately you don't want help. Maybe you never did, but I care about you. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. You're my brother.
I know that, sis. I know that.
I'm not just talking about blood. And you know that.
I do. I believe it too. But the
You can
Grinner
talk to
is
me.
right about it.
What's that?
You need to make friends.
People suck. Like, genuinely, most people suck.
That's because you only ever see their bad side. You don't stick around long enough to see the good and the bad. You see faults quicker than you see boons. Just like him, to be honest with you.
It's not always been that way.
If you were to get to know people, who knows, maybe you'd even end up liking Steven. You know,
Steven's a dick, and I refuse to even give him the time of day.
yeah, but that mentality is
I've caught him literally stringing you up a tree on multiple occasions.
he knows how to tie a damn knot, he chooses not to.
That doesn't make it right.
No, but he's still a person. He's still good to a majority of people. And I don't think he does it maliciously anymore now. I just think it's kind of a running joke.
Well, then pardon me if I don't save you the next time I see his face.
I mean, to be fair, the last 3 times you in quotes saved me from him, he wasn't doing anything. Why do you, of all people, like Steve? Whatever.
No offense, but that just reassures me that he's not good. Sorry. Look,
Just
if you don't want to talk about what's going on, that's fine. We don't have to discuss it. But keeping me out of the loop entirely about these kind of things?
I'm not trying to keep you out of it. You know everything I do.
Now?
You knew most of what I knew beforehand. We've talked about this before. But now that the angel is reassuring you on the fact, you're more worried because your angel is talking about it instead of me talking about it. that's fine. Like, I understand it. Like, my issues are not the biggest threat here. I know that I'm likely to get lynched in the next town we sleep at. Again. But I'll be alright. I'm more worried about them than I am myself. What if my magic goes fucky again? What if the Grinner decides to fucking kill everybody in the entire town? What if I fucking accidentally lose control and blow everything to shit?
We'll deal with it.
Yeah. Bury the corpses, because that's the only thing we're going to do. I understand your worry, sis. And I appreciate it. But if I don't look at things the way that I look at them, if I don't keep everything bottled up, if I let my emotions run crazy, it goes bad. This conversation right here is causing my blood to boil. And not in an angry way, just in natural self-defense. I am a ticking time bomb without the Grinner. Half the time. Or maybe it's him in the first one. I don't know.
You're a naturally good person, Sylvain. Just hearing you voice these as fears rather than facts. You are a naturally good person.
What's the point in being naturally good when the only thing you do is break?
It's better than having to sit around and constantly correct yourself.
You know I swore I'd never do that again. You know I swore. Very much now to cast my spell and then get some sleep.
Alright. I'm sorry. And she gets up and she goes across the other side of the camp.
Before she leaves.
She gives him a hug back.
You cast a spell and spend a majority of his night looking at the stars because he is fucked right now.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You guys have never actually seen me do any kind of, like, actually sad characters, have you?
It's great. I think if y'all are okay with it, I'm gonna call the session as you all spend the night at Calais and move y'all there. Oh, Moonbeam's not okay with it. Moonbeam's not okay with us ending the session. Let's keep going. They said no.
Who said
Wow.
no?
Moonbeam says continue.
Oh, alright. Yeah, the movie stated. We've only been going for, like, what,
Entertained.
2-3 hours?
Moonbeam just... I am entertained.
Yeah,
Continue.
the Benadryl has flipped back over. And now I could run a marathon. Up to y'all.
I mean, I'm vibing.
Oh, it's like, yeah, I'll continue to. Dravenor would have attempted a small conversation with Stitches, but apparently he had too much in the hot box.
You go to open the hot box, and it is a pure white cloud. And you decide, you know what? Closes the hot box.
You immediately get a contact high.
You do, and a Pip rolls out.
All right, Pip. Hold on a second.
They
Yeah,
are
okay.
fucking stoned beyond belief.
Okay, let's get you in your little bag carrier. So we're nice and comfy. He's gonna just do that and tuck him like close enough to the fire. Probably put him by I guess Aldra, so that he'll still be relatively safe.
All right.
And then he's gonna, I think, look in the. Okay, trying to reach around for the Warhammer. Stitch's Warhammer is like. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here, so in case I need to switch it, I will. Okay, great conversation, Stitches. Wonderful. Maybe that'll just be him on his watch, or in the morning, or whenever. So I'm basically just Bruce for today. The Fire Strike Warhammer. Well, what's the fire damage? Is it a D6?
If I remember correctly.
Okay. And I'll just put that in my inventory if the and the eventual if I ever need to borrow it. Since it's an attunement, yeah. But that's basically it. That's basically Dravor. He's not doing shit until they move out again.
Okay. Pip continues to exist in a theoretical sense in his own mind.
You doing right, Pip? Pippy, Pippy, Pip, Pip. Just gonna just gently poke his cheek.
Is Pip a fish?
No, Pip's a kobold.
Pip have gills.
No, you have lungs.
Pip's hands are fuzzy.
Oh.
He's just wearing gloves.
Oh. No, those are. Oh, I don't know if I should check those off. I might figure them out more. You know what? Let's keep those on for a bit. They're fuzzy right now. Yes. They'll be not fuzzy later. No, in fact, close your eyes.
Will I shed?
Molt. Yeah, I mean, you shed molt because your scales. Close your eyes as you're ready to molt the fuzziness from your hands.
Okay. I close their eyes.
He's gonna take off his the gloves. Now, open them.
Pip forgot how to open eyes.
Just okay. He's gonna gently use his fingers to move the eyelids up. All right, like that. You move it.
Why is Pip a kobold?
Because you were born like that. Yeah.
Why were you born a big kobold? How are people born?
That is if we have this conversation, we're not doing it when your eyes are tight.
What's a kite?
It's a little thing made of paper with some sticks on it, and it can go fly in the air because the wind lifts it up and stuff.
Can I be a kite?
Can
I have wings?
I'm sure there's a way to give you wings. I just don't know how. Do you need I really need to keep you away from fucking stitches, man. Are you feeling sleepy? Do you need to take a nap?
Pip is an immortal god that does not need sleep. Pass up.
Okay, right, we're just gonna close that bag there. Good night, Pip. Okay, good to know. He's gonna need the birds and the bees. Talk to him later. And I'm talking to myself now. Right. Right. He's just gonna look out into the darkness and see if there's anything he can see.
Roll perception.
Rolls high.
23.
Oh, you definitely hear what I say.
Say what you say.
Just Nemo no solvet. Which is, again, Latin. AKA Infernal.
Okay. Books in his sleep in a weird fucking language. That's something.
One of these days, people will start writing down what I say in my sleep and start translating it and it'll get fucked up.
Keep forgetting how boring watches are. I mean, usually somebody I can talk to, but I mean, those back home, there are other soldiers, you know, I could always. I woke up with someone.
That was supposed to be a rat. Sorry.
Whoop. No, it's not, though. Like, it's warm. Stick my hand in there, I'll be fine. Yeah. Why doesn't it? Fuck, I'm bored. God, it's empty, and I just go out and find some help. Really awake right now. I just can't. Okay. And then he's gonna stand up and start like walking around the camp in like a little patrolling thing. Legs too damn restless. Do 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 do. Legs are restless. Do 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 do. Fucking bullshit. And he's just gonna be like that, going in a fucking circle.
Quare natus Sam?
The rest of the evening goes by. Not much happens.
So either the last watch or morning.
Crash boom, it's morning.
Oh, okay, fucking just wake up. Wait, get moving. This is really boring. Give me a muffin. And he's gonna go over to Muffin. He's gonna get the food ready.
Elizabeth's just gonna crawl out of bed, just slowly put her armor on. Specifically putting the left side of it on first.
Where notice some, and then it's kicked away. It's just, what?
Up time. Come on.
Okay.
I'm talking when you sleep again.
Okay, that's fine.
You should at least know.
Hmm?
Figured you should at least know.
And he'll start to get the carriage set up for anybody that wants to ride inside a nice carriage instead of out there in the fucking weather.
Fuck you, Q.
Hey, speaking of weather, roll a d100.
Okay. Enough. Yeah. 64.
Okay. It's still summer. And as you are traveling this day, a cloud cover starts to roll in, but it does not seem that there is any rain as of yet. But there is a heavy cloud cover. And given the nice breeze and still cold, cooler weather for this time of year, it's actually surprisingly pleasant. Given that the sun sucks and it can die. No, I'm not bitter because I've been sunburned a lot this month.
Fucking sunscreen, bitch. Anywho.
Me?
Yeah, no. Are we walking into the city like this?
Yeah, you all make it to Calais, which is a small hamlet, really.
Oh, we're a hop and a scotch away from where I need to be. How far we got left?
Got left? Following the road, it's about 220 miles.
We can travel
Rough.
that in 4 days, technically.
Ooh. I don't know what cracked out math you're doing for travel time. That's about 9.
Yeah.
If you want to double time it and try and, rush, that you can cut that down to 7. But that will impose penalties.
Yeah, I'm reading this. I'm dumb. I was reading for the good old war horse instead of fucking
Actual travel times?
well, the travel time varies on what you're using to travel with.
Kind of. Not much.
It has a significant difference. It can go from 20 miles per hour on foot to, not miles per hour, but miles per day to quite a bit on horseback versus carriage versus horse.
Where are you getting this information from?
Back to the speed. Every character has speed, which is the distance between the character can move. The following rules determine on how far travel pace while traveling. Normal,
What
fast, or
website?
slow. It's the book.
Oh, you're getting it straight out of... Okay.
Yeah. If we were doing like on foot, it's 30 miles per day. If we were going fast. Which would give a -5 penalty to passive wisdom scores, but that's it.
Or,
And that's on foot.
Okay. Or I could just be making up other things that could cause problems for you. Oh.
I mean, obviously, I was just like, me doing math, Sylvain doing math in his head, Sylvain could also be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, no, he's just sitting here like, if we rush it, we can make it somewhere between a week, maybe. I don't have any reason to want to stay in here in this town other than to get a few supplies, the rest of you.
I mean, yeah, if there's not anything to be grabbed here. I mean, if we get rumors, information, yeah, sure.
I mean, you could ask around for that if you'd like. I just want to get back to home to ask Father about, this apparently world-ending apocalyptic threat.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go. Yeah, I'll
I
do that.
agree we should hurry. We've wasted enough time. Sorry, I don't mean it like that. We need to get there quickly.
Not that I'm not against getting more things. We could probably go with quite a few more assets. I'm running low on gold, but not empty.
Yeah. We supplied up pretty well at the city. I definitely got more than enough for the trip.
Alright then.
Hopefully. I should be fine.
Dravenor left the area when Sylvain said we need to hurry. He didn't really stay for the rest of that. He was still on the horse and just rode further into the hamlet.
Yep.
So he missed all of that. Yeah.
No, I'm following suit. Like, I didn't stop the carriage.
Okay.
Just as soon as Draven was okay to keep going, and depending on anybody else, Sylvain, even as fucked up in his state of mind as he is, he looks back there to Liz Arthur and asks them if they would need to stop here for any reason.
She just shrugs. I got nothing I need.
Okay. Onward.
Yeah, I suppose Dravenor would find the closest person. Can I stop for a moment just to ask if there's any information, rumors in the general area?
Just going to the tavern keep or
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. And you're asking for rumors?
Yeah, just any new information or possible rumors in the area.
$2 gold.
Sure. Hands up the 2 gold.
And a lot more of signs of necromancy and the such going on over towards the west a little bit.
No issue.
Northwest is supposedly some what do you call them? Big, ain't a dragon, but kind of look like a dragon. They only got 2 legs, wings. They're like some sort of poison.
I'll roll nature.
Sure.
Or would that be considered arcana?
In this case, nature.
Draft will try.
I don't know. Probably purple worm.
He'll try nature to the best of his ability. 14.
It's wyvern.
Oh, wyverns. We've already fought those.
Yeah, some of them nesting up, northwest kind of ways, and south there's a bunch of goblin problems, and east there's, oh man, you don't even want to talk about what's going on east.
That's where we came from.
I hear that the Kingdom of Barogia is mustering for war. But that's just a rumor.
Really? Oh. Okay, well, that's good to know. Thank you for the information. And he is going to get back to the others on the horse, catch up. Cool, I just got a wealth of information from him in there. Oh, Sylvain was there too. Didn't notice me so small. Hey, Sylvain, you there? Hello, hi.
I would just like to state that Sylvain, for a wizard, is 6 foot and has a strength score of 14 as a wizard.
Yeah, but he's still small compared to 12 and all.
I mean, to be fair, you're a goddamn dragon person.
Yeah, sure.
Most things are small to you. He just nods and just continues to keep going after hearing Gravnor say the thing.
I'm gonna call the session here before you cross the border.
You're like, stop, you're moving too quick.
Yep. That, and I also have things to do tomorrow.
That's understandable. It is 11:47. Your hard cutoff is 12, so 30 minutes early. And if you gotta get up early, you gotta get up.
Yeah, not terribly early, but nonetheless things to do tomorrow. And a little extra sleep won't hurt.
I think the Benadryl's starting to flip back in the other direction
Fair
again,
enough.
so maybe I'll go take it now.
I only say that because I don't know why. I only wake up at 7. Always 7. I cannot sleep later than 7.
That is unfortunate for you. I'm gonna go ahead and stop playing music and stop the recording. Anybody got any smart ass comments or anything for the funny?
Penis.
I said funny, and when I said small things, I didn't mean minuscule.
You dick.
Okay, I think that roast might be good enough to end on. I'm just gonna stop the recording.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do it before there's a